Hey you guys, it's your girl Jade and welcome back to episode number 14 of my new short series, Decoding Religion. This episode will be all about the music industry and how they continuously mock God. Now, we all know the story of the devil and how he was kicked out of heaven. But his gift was music, okay? He was the angel of music. And also, sometimes you may see that he was very beautiful. So if he's a mass deceiver, it's easy for someone who is beautiful to seduce you or to deceive you, because you'll be more focused on their image and how they present themselves rather than focusing on what they're saying to you out of their mouth or how they are relaying the message. So it's important to keep this in mind when we think about the music industry and how they continuously mock God. And this is very important because we all listen to music. Music touches everyone because there's music that can inspire you, there's music that can depress you, there's music that can keep you in the same state, whatever that may be. If you're doing your workouts, you're going to be listening to upbeat music that'll have your blood pumping so you can stay focused and get that workout done. But when you have a breakup, you might listen to music that keeps you in the state of either missing that person or puts you in a state of trying to get over that person. So music controls our emotions a lot of the time, okay? Probably 99.7% of the time. And you don't have to just listen to rap, or you don't just have to listen to pop. You can listen to music without words, and it still has the ability to invoke something in you. So, in today's music industry, we can clearly see that it's all glitz and glamour for one. Everything that glitters isn't gold. So they portray themselves a certain type of way in order to present you this music so that you can listen to it. But are you really paying attention to the words, or are you bobbing your head to the beat? Because a lot of these people that are mainstream have twisted messages in their lyrics. And it's like we don't even pay attention to it because we like how they look and we like how this music makes us feel. So we just let the words go in one ear and out the other. And it really, to some people, it doesn't matter. But it should, because clearly in this dual reality, how we have up and down, we have to have correct and incorrect. Okay? There's only one truth. If there are 4 individuals and they all witness a murder, I'm sure they'll all have their different variations of how that murder went. But it's only one truth. And that truth is someone lost their life. You can't twist the facts. So at the end of the day, no matter how many people are saying something, it's only one truth. It's only one right path. Okay? Many ways to get to that path, but one path. Now, the reason why it was important for me to say there's only one truth is because if you are going against that truth in any type of way, then you are going in the opposite direction, which means you have to pick a side. You're either supporting God or you're supporting his enemy, which is Satan. So even if you stick your foot in a little bit with Satan, you're on Satan's side. Okay? You cannot tittle tattle between the two. You have to choose. Now, these people in the music industry, of course, they want to lead a lot of people away from God. This is spiritual warfare, okay? It's a fight for the souls. It's a fight for your mind, okay? So we all know that they do a lot of things that we shouldn't be doing. Like, you want to fight about guns and robbing people and killing people, and you want to rap about selling drugs. These are things that we shouldn't be doing. You know what happens if you actually do these things in real life. You will be behind bars, or your life will be over. You know, someone will do it to you and you'll be dead. So that's a clear example of how you're being led astray, but you don't care because it sounds good in your ears. And you have the women in the music industry that are purposefully trying to seduce all of the men, okay, showing everything they have to show, not being modest in any type of way. And not just that, they want to take something from their significant other rather than try to build him and uplift him. They want to suck him for everything he's got and then leave him. Okay, I'm gonna just come and take up all his money and make him do all of these things for me, and then you're on your own after that. No nourishment, no nothing. It's almost as if they're leeches. This is out of order. God has created everything with a purpose, and everything fits together in perfect balance, in order. So when they present these ideas to you, in order to mix up your mind so that you can be in chaos, they're throwing off the balance in society. So they're mocking God because they want things to be done their way rather than the way that things are meant to be done. That's like we are meant to breathe in oxygen in our lungs. We are meant for our body to filter out certain things and breathe in pure air. You would not walk into a burning house and breathe in the smoke and the debris. It's just something that you don't do because you know that's harmful to you. So the music industry decided to promote certain things that are absolutely negative and present them to you in a pretty little package and make it acceptable to do these things. And it's a mockery. And not just that, they have enslaved so many people mentally to the point where we are paying to listen so that we are going in the wrong direction. We are paying to harm ourselves. We are paying to harm ourselves. We are paying for us to die a little more inside each day until the point where we don't even have a soul anymore, where we've been demoralized, where we don't have no purpose. We just want to be these shells of people that follow another, that look up to another, that wants to be made in their image. See so many women that want to get their bodies done and be like these people that aren't even these people. These artists present themselves as this, and this is not what they are. They say it on a track so that you can get interested in what they have to offer. But are they really doing this in real life? No, they trying to figure out ways to live longer, trying to figure out ways to have as much fun as they can before they go, because they know they only have a short time. So that, in fact, I know that God is real only because there's so much opposition to the truth. That's how you know something exists. And let's not forget that we live in a reality of duality. So the opposite of good is evil. The opposite of God is Satan. The opposite of up is down. Okay, there has to be an opposition. So the only example that I'm going to use in this video is very simple, and it's going on right now. We have Megan Thee Stallion, and she just put out a project called Good News, right? And in this project, she is rapping about everything that is the opposite of good and wholesome, okay? And we all know who spread the good news, really, in the Bible. Jesus Christ came with the gospel. Gospel literally means good news, okay? And he told you, showed really the way to the kingdom So if Jesus showed the way to the kingdom, what is Meg doing? Showing you how to jump right into the fiery pits, because it's literally the exact opposite. And that's what mocking is making fun of something. Okay, so in a way she's mocking God, because she's literally named her project the same thing as the gospel, but in reality she isn't doing the same thing. She's doing the opposite thing. She's leading you astray when Jesus led you to the right path. In the same way, in the Quran, I'm going to read this verse from the Quran for you guys. Chapter 5, Section 3, verse 19. O people of the book, indeed our messenger has come to you, explaining to you after a cessation of the messengers, lest you say, there came not to us a bearer of good news, nor a warner. So indeed a bearer of good news and a warner has come to you, and Allah is possessor of power over all things. We all know who brought the good news, Jesus. And he actually showed us the path to the pearly gates, to God. So anyone who is literally going against that is mocking God. When you make fun of somebody, you pretend to be them, right? You try to pretend as if you're them, but you know deep inside you're the exact opposite of that person. And that's precisely what Megan is doing in this Good News album. All of the songs on there it goes morally against the gospel in every which way and form. So literally, she's presenting it to the people as if it's good news, but in reality, it's fucking up your mind and it's leading you straight to hell. And whether you believe hell is an actual place or whether it's in your mind, it's both, because you put yourself in hell by the actions that you take. So if you decide to mess up your life by listening to someone else and trying to follow and do exactly how they did it, so you fuck over every guy that you get in a relationship with because you just want to use him, and then at the end of the day you're sitting home alone, sad, saying that nobody loves you and it's not no real people in this world, you did that to yourself because you want to follow another individual. And it goes with anything. It goes with anything. Don't do to others what you wouldn't want done to you. It's just as simple as that. So we need to pay attention to this because it's affecting a lot of our people and a lot of the minds in this society. And it's absolutely ridiculous because everyone should be in a heavenly place in their mind. Everyone should have peace at night, not anxiety, not fear, not hate. These things exist because we give them permission to exist. So this has been episode 14 of my new short series, Decoding Religion. Thanks for kicking it with me, and I'll see you guys another time. Peace.